What I love about the caucus process, it is old-fashioned grassroots democracy, and we have much too little of it in the United States of America. Too much of our politics are consultants and 30-second ads and ugly negative attacks, rather than drawing people into the political process by the tens of thousands, debating the issues, debating which candidate you support. It's fantastic. And in fact, it's quite, I don't have to tell the people of Iowa this, it is unique in America.
I want to encourage them to come to Iowa early and often.
I think it's important because it's the first contest.
It doesn't matter how much money you have as a candidate. Iowa expects you to show up. Weddings, funerals, I'll do it.
I think the Iowa caucus plays a critical role in our political system. And I think the men and women of Iowa take their responsibility very seriously.
Caucus is not about people who are hoodwinked by some clever TV ads or some slick-looking billboards.
Here in Iowa, on a cold January caucus night about 7 years ago, we talked about change.
Any candidate who is seeking to earn the awesome and sacred trust of the presidency of the United States has to come and engage with the people of Iowa.
Hello, future caucus workers of Iowa. Is everyone excited?
Are you ready to rock the caucus? Come on, say it with me. Rock the caucus! Yeah.
I thought we said we weren't going to do that.
We did?
Okay. Who here has worked an Iowa caucus race before?
Holy shit, people.
Hey, I think I'm almost there.
The border of which state? Are you close?
Illinois, I think. Illinois. I should get to Des Moines by midnight.
You're gonna do great things.
What exactly am I going to be doing again?
You, my friend, are first boots on the ground. You are going to start a database. You are going to figure out which journalists I should and shouldn't be talking to. You are going to be a fantastic Iowan mole. Now stop acting like you've never done this before.
Great. A mole who's about to fall asleep at the wheel and die an unceremonious death on the side of a highway in the heartland.
This is the moment when you can say my presidential campaign started. You are going to rouse interns with this in 4 years when we run for re-election. You are going to tell this story to your grandkids when they come to visit you for some ceremony at the White House when you're in your 80s.
Overconfidence suits you, Senator.
Well, drive carefully and watch out for deer.
Watch out for what?
You should go home.
I am almost finished.
It's late.
I have no friends, no boyfriend. I don't even have a cat, so honestly, this is keeping my mind off my soul-crushing loneliness.
Well, that's good to know. You going home for the holiday?
No money.
Oh, Jesus Christ, slit my wrist for God's sakes. You need to read one of those chicken soup books and cheer the fuck up already.
I'm voting you roll call's most thoughtful member of Congress.
Yeah, you better. Will 500 do it?
What?
Yeah, go visit the folks. And I don't want to see that on some campaign report. You got it?
Okay. Thank you, Senator.
All right, good. Now get out of here. You bother me.
Okay.
Do you have any idea how much damage this has done to all the work we've been doing? I mean, guilty or not, this has basically destroyed 8 months of legislative deal-making and strategy.
I know. I will do everything in my power to make sure the seat stays on our side.
Actually, and I hate to say this to you, but I think you need to crawl into a deep, dark hole and not be seen or heard from for quite some time. When do you leave Washington?
My car's packed and I leave tonight.
And by that sin fell the angels. Jesus Christ. Sam, what the fuck were you thinking?
Folks on the line right now, very excited to have presidential candidate Mark Everson. Mr. Everson is also a former commissioner of the IRS. In regards to former Congresswoman Samantha Clemons' possible indictment on tax charges, what are your thoughts?
Well, first, you're never going to know, Brent, whether the IRS has looked at this or not. They're precluded from making any statements whatsoever on their investigations. That having been said, what they do is they take a look at leads from a variety of sources, and then they go into the Criminal Investigations Unit. Those are the same people who got Al Capone decades ago, and where it's warranted after an investigation, it goes over to Justice, and they take a look, and do they bring an indictment or not? That's their purview. So let me just say this, though. Given what's been said about this matter, I wouldn't be surprised at all if they've taken a good hard look at the underlying conduct here.
I am a first-time caller, and I think Congresswoman Samantha Clemons is guilty. I'm glad she's stepping down from Congress and leaving Washington. We don't need tax thieves like her in our government.
We'll see you tomorrow morning right here on Great Day on KCWI 23 HD.
Hey, Jackie.
Oh, hey!
Are you staying in town for Thanksgiving?
Yes, I have rehearsals for a Christmas Carol over at Terrace Hill.
Yeah. Is that next week?
Yes, and you better be there.
Will do. I will be there.
Hey, are you joining us for drinks when you get done?
We've got work to do. He looks upset.
All right. Well, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Ready to do this? My wife's texted me 4 times wondering how much longer.
I am. Let's do it.
Okay. The red light is on.
Today is Thanksgiving, and former Congresswoman Samantha Clemons has much to be thankful for. At the top of that list is probably the fact that the state of California has decided to wait until after the new year to decide whether or not they're going to indict her on tax evasion charges stemming from a decade-old sale of a business, Green Tech California. She reaped millions. Here's a look at an interview I did with Congresswoman Clemons in D.C. a few weeks ago when the charges first came out. Today, Roll Call published an article about you. Actually, there's some rather harsh allegations in it.
Whoa, I'm not going to comment on that at this time.
Is there anything we could talk about in it? I mean, the sale, the business, the tax thing. Is there anything?
The allegations are completely unsubstantiated, and it would be inappropriate for me to comment at this time.
Not many people have spoke publicly about the charges yet, but here is D.C. Shadow Senator Paul Strauss.
Samantha Clemons is a friend of mine, and I'm sure the charges against her are false. Nothing but a witch hunt.
And here she is from an impromptu press conference inside her congressional office just yesterday.
I've been honored to serve the people of California for these 3 years. They elected me twice, and I was hoping to be here much longer. I am confident that the investigation will show that I am innocent of the charges against me. But for now, I must do what's right for the people of California. And at the direction of the Speaker, I have decided to resign my seat.
And now on this Thanksgiving, her second term in Congress cut short, we're wishing Samantha Clemons the best. She didn't always play nice with her colleagues, but she was a real fighter, and I think the constituents of California are sensing a real loss. And that's all for this special Thanksgiving edition of Roski on Politics. We'll see you next time.
And that's a cut.
I will chop this thing together.
No, I got it.
You got kids, man. Get out of here.
Copy that. All right.
Where are you now, Samantha Clemons?
Water is good. Water is what we need. Clean water is, what's the essence of essence?
All right. Clean water is the essence of a bipartisan cause. There's nothing more Iowan than our Iowa water and the Iowa land that we have. The people of this district, they deserve better than this back and forth bickering over what amounts to a simple fertilizer issue. The Jordan Aquifer will not protect itself. Once it's polluted, we're in the same shape as California, having to truck in our water to grow crops or even shower with.
Wrap it up, old man.
Kelly, what are you doing here?
Mom wanted to start Thanksgiving dinner an hour ago.
Okay, oh boy. Text her and tell her that we're on our way. And hey, did you bring your car?
Yes, of course. Where's yours?
I lent it to a friend.
Hi, I'm your neighbor Gary. This is my beautiful wife Kathy.
We brought you a plate.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
No, it's un-American to be by yourself on Thanksgiving.
Exactly. And just in case, we brought you a space heater, a pillow, a blanket.
Thank you.
No problem. Hey, they got the electricity on?
Yeah, I
yes,
don't know.
they do. And a coffee pot.
Oh, I can't accept it.
We're not asking. You know, just keep it. We have a spare. I found that a cup of coffee in the morning makes any place feel like home. You know, is the water on?
I don't know.
That's good. Oh, there's a problem. You're out of toilet paper. I'll be right back.
It was so much fun when all this was going on. You know, your grandfather used to bring the most amazing people over to this house. Senators and movie stars and, of course, the president.
Everything now just seems so temporary. I was a lot younger then, but they were all giants.
Brought you a roll and a spare. Because I'm really not sure, you know, how much you use.
Gary!
Well, I don't know.
Well, you don't have to talk about it like that.
Well, she's got two if she needs them.
Oh, okay,
There you
well,
go.
that's fine. All right, dear, well, if you need anything, just come knocking. The kitchen door's around the house on the side.
It was so
And-
nice meeting you.
Yeah. What are you sleeping on?
You have that extra mattress?
Oh, yeah, let's go get it.
Okay.
Okay. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Iowa.
Honey, higher!
It's fine.
You're dragging it through the mud. We don't want to give her a muddy mattress.
Jerry, it's not dragging, it's fine.
There's no other reason on God's green earth for a Virginia boy like me to be in Iowa. So why don't we stop treating the American people like a bunch of short, fat, beady-capped troglodytes and tell them the truth for a change? Am I right?
Well, General, when you get in office, you can do all the truth-telling you want, but until that happens, we're going to have to go with the troglodyte strategy for now.
Why the hell is that so?
Because running for president's more difficult than running for any other political office, which I'm sorry to point out, you have never done. You see, General, running for president is a lot like trying to jump off a cliff and land on a tightrope with a blindfold on, right? You leave the safety of your perch. And all your friends and your family, they're there to see you off, right? To wish you luck in getting to the other side, which in this case is the end of your campaign. But once you're out there, wind starts coming up, press starts grabbing that rope, trying to make you stumble. Maybe your campaign financing comes in a little short, which makes that tightrope even smaller and harder to stand on. And all those personal phone calls and emails to all those same close friends that were there to see you off, they all start going unreturned because nobody wants to back a losing horse. When they see you out there, they see that you were in the line of fire, you'd have had their backs. You'd have even taken a hit or two, but that's the difference, General. You're running for president, and you're actually going to run. You're not one of these fly-by-nighters, these pissant hobbyists who's out there just to get his picture in the paper, talking about some issue for a day, right? And then runs back to his cosmopolitans and his beach and his Ivy League degrees and his lunches with appetizers. You are in the game, goddammit. You are in the arena. And that sets you apart from all these bullshitters and hangers-on and general refuse that makes up the rest of the oxygen-sucking fucking human race. Fuck those motherfucking fucks! So stay in the fucking bunker as long as you motherfucking can.
Nice speech, Jerry.
It's Chuck, sir.
Roger.
These shit kickers can kiss my ass if they think I'm gonna bend over and act like this is my first run for office. That's American democracy for you. Give every halfwit in the nation a seat at the table and wonder why we're going to hell in a handbasket.
Can I get a photo? I'm a big fan.
You're a fan?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't have time for photos, but thank you.
We'll have more time on our next trip. Please send me an email and we'll set something up.
Are you gonna do that every time?
She seemed harmless enough.
Okay, listen up. This is not a committee. This is not a democracy. This is my campaign.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Your business card may say campaign manager, but make no mistake, you are my assistant at best. At best. You have no power to think on your own. You have no power to influence this campaign. You have no power. You have no power. And if I am going to subject myself to this hillbilly circus, then we're gonna do it my way or the skyway. If you don't like that, you can turn your perky little ass right back around and go back to the terminal.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, what?
I'm here.
Yes.
I understand.
Good.
Welcome to Iowa.
Oh, thank you.
He's our driver.
Oh, well, thank you. Good. Go.
Okay, we're meeting with former Secretary of Agriculture, Todd Van Horn, tonight at 8, which gives us just enough time to go to the hotel, take a quick shower, grab a bite, and then to the meeting.
What the hell kind of schedule is that?
I didn't want to schedule you too close to the plane landing in case there was a travel delay.
That is not the right answer. Travel delays are not our fault. If they have to wait a few extra moments while I get to wherever the hell it is that I'm getting, then they can fucking well wait.
I could call his guy and see if he can meet earlier.
Yes. Show some initiative. For fuck's sake, pick up the fucking phone. Christ, I am seriously scratching my head as to how you got this job.
Jessica wishes she could be here.
Jessica. Biggest disappointment so far. She's 29 and she decides now to have a baby with some grad student. Does she expect to come back? Huh? This is about commitment. She's off stuffing her face with cheese and chicken and biscuits. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and she couldn't keep her legs shut for another year. And God forbid she should have it taken care of. We passed Rose so that people like her could have a career.
Jessica is a friend of mine, and that's completely out of line.
I went too far, and I apologize to you and your friend. I hired her straight out of Brown. She's been with me for years.
We're meeting with Van Horn tonight. He did an interview today about the Iowa caucus, but I don't think there was much gray area.
He's not running?
I don't think so.
Come on, I need clarity.
The purpose of the meeting tonight is to find out face to face.
Well, if I've learned anything from my 36 years in government, is never to believe anyone on the words that come out of their mouth. What's next?
Governor Barnsdale at 10.
Oh, shit.
None whatsoever.
Did you set it up or did she?
Her office called right before takeoff.
The governor's a nice person. My wife works on her campaign.
Oh, well, great. How long before we're at the hotel?
5 minutes.
Oh, good. In the future, you tell me right away when you set up a meeting with somebody like the governor. Because she's a big one. She's a big, big wig. She's Moby, Iowa dick, for God's sakes. And if she falls in line, then the whole campaign might just win itself.
The Post yesterday wrote that she was going to stay out of it.
Oh, stay out of it. My ass, she's gonna stay out of it. The show only comes to her estate once every 4 years. She's gonna milk all the leverage she can out of it. I wonder if she actually thinks she'd be relevant if she weren't first in the nation. What'd you say the meeting was about?
She wanted to welcome you to Iowa.
Well, here I am, Iowa. Here I am.
I am confident that the investigation will show that I am innocent of the charges against me. But for now, I must do what's right for the people of California. And at the direction of the Speaker, I have decided to
Dad, I think it's her. Really?
Kelly, what? Did you know Congresswoman Samantha Clemons is here?
What the hell is she doing in Iowa?
Seriously, what the hell?
I mean, she was kicked out of the house yesterday. How many subscribers do you guys have?
Young Democracy in Action has 14,000 Twitter followers and 6,000 likes.
Well, shit.
We've got to try and cover Clemons being here.
You know, Joanna Sampson is here.
The former governor of New York only comes to the corn for one reason.
When did she get here? 2 hours ago.
We have people at every airport and every hotel.
We have eyes everywhere. How come you guys didn't know Clemons was here?
Good point, Jules. You're head of the first watch.
Why do you have to name everything? Give it a rest for a day. No, we'll get scoped.
We'll get clicked.
She just had to resign her seat in Congress. Give her a day.
Maybe we'll get class credit for ethics.
Restraint is kind of like ethics.
I've never tried holding a scoop before.
Fine. Are you sure it's her?
It sure looked like her.
Everybody, let it rest for a while. The caucus isn't for another year. If she wants to stay in the shadows for a while, let her. It's not so bad out here.
It's above freezing.
Yeah, a regular fucking heat wave.
Language, Kelly.
Governor Sampson, I read in the Register about your work on the Cannonsville Reservoir. Was well-deserved praise.
You enjoy politics?
Yes.
You want a job? What? Nothing, never mind. Thank you.
Iowa is a trip, man.
You should have said hello.
She seemed to be in a hurry.
Well, didn't you meet her in Washington?
Yeah, well...
Dad, you said you had lunch with her.
It was, lunch.
What do you mean?
Well, I ate, along with 300 other people.
Thomas Paine Brown. I told all the girls at Trixie's that you're basically friends with her.
That would be an exaggeration.
You're a bad man, Brown.
Excuse me, are you State Representative Tom Brown?
You've got to be kidding me.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Andy Bollinger, the campaign manager for Governor Sampson. Would you have 20 minutes free tomorrow? She'd like to speak with you.
Yes.
Seriously?
Tomorrow's good. Anytime.
Does 5:15 a.m. work? She doesn't like to change her sleep schedule on these short trips if possible.
Sure, you bet.
Great. Here's my card. Text me your name and I'll send you back the location. Copy that?
Yes, copy that.
He copies.
Great. See you tomorrow morning.
I guess she did know you, huh, Dad?
Yeah, must have seen your picture on a wanted poster.
Yeah, that was,
Oh, say it.
was pretty cool.
A good moment, Dad. Mom.
I suppose. That's my man.
I gotta get to sleep.
Okay, well, I guess it's been about 3 minutes of how you doing. So let's stop chewing the fat and get down to the steak.
Okay.
You gonna run for president, Todd?
So you're all in?
Running a campaign, any campaign, is hard work, Todd. It's gonna suck the marrow right out of your bones and any faith you might have had left in the American people.
I couldn't disagree with that more. You're a multimillionaire that lives in a mansion in Manhattan, all at the expense of the taxpayer dollar. Of course there's a cost. I'm playing the world's smallest violin here for you, Joanna.
I am the fucking former governor of New York.
And I'm just the Secretary of Agriculture, but I got a news flash for you. This ain't the Beltway. It's the grain belt. And I got a lot more juice in this state than you ever will. You don't stand a chance of getting out of the gates unless the people of Iowa push you out. You people from the East Coast, you come out here and you expect us all to line up and kiss the ring. But the truth is, it all starts here. So next time you waltz into a coffee shop in Altoona and wonder why everyone's staring at you, but no one's approaching you, it's not because they're shy. And you know what? The people from Iowa, they understand something. That you talking to them and asking them questions is the job. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to visit every diner, every coffee shop, every ice cream store, and see if you can find a single one without a picture on the wall with me and the owner. That is a sacred honor. But you've inspired me, Joanna. I'm in. Enjoy the rest of your stay in Iowa. Oh, and by the way, the waiter's dad, head of the Polk County Democrats.
Hey, sweetheart. Not so good. I basically told the governor of New York to go screw herself. Yeah. Oh, and I'm running for president. Yeah, I could eat. Sure, you want the straight fries or the curly fries?
We're just getting to know each other, but I assume that didn't go well. The governor just canceled our meeting.
Cancel everything for tomorrow.
Okay.
I want us on the first flight back to New York.
Okay. I'll text you tonight with the flight time. I think there's a 6 a.m.
Fine.
Do you want me to?
I'm gonna walk back to the hotel. Go have fun in Des Moines. I hear the Royal Mile has the best shepherd's pie in the world.
Okay. See you tomorrow morning.
Can I get another shot at apple stuff, please? Thanks.
Well, there's more of that when you need it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Chloe?
Coming up. He's had a couple of these already.
He can handle a couple more.
He's a cute one.
Yeah, but he can be a bad boy, though.
Just how I like him.
May the best of your yesterdays
Be the worst of your tomorrows.
You look good. So, how are you?
I'm good. Good. Yeah, how are you? You look really, really great.
You said that earlier, but thank you. I'm good. Finished law school and now I'm working for my dad. Keeping busy.
Congrats. Law school is no easy feat.
Neither is campaign managing for one of the most powerful women in the Senate looking to run for president.
Huh. So you know why I'm here.
Yeah. You know, when I first got your text message, I wanted to come over here and kick your ass.
An ass kicking I would have deserved, for sure.
Yeah, you kind of broke my heart 4 years ago.
Yeah, and for that, Kelly, I'm so sorry. It was a dick move. You know, I thought if I did a clean break, gave you your space, you were just starting law school, I was on my way to DC. We both said we didn't want to do long distance.
And you were the young hot shit. You had just basically ran one presidential candidate and went directly to a high-profile governor's race. The love affair with the local didn't stand a chance.
Well, it's not quite that simple. And it did stand a chance. But you're not quite wrong.
Yeah, but you just ghosted.
You know, it was typical 25-year-old dude bullshit mentality. Now, we think that if we just cut things off completely, that's the best way. And only in retrospect do we realize that we acted like complete and total asshats.
Yeah, asshat sounds about right.
So on behalf of my 25-year-old asshat self, I apologize, Kellyanne Brown. And for what it's worth, or just so you know, I haven't stopped thinking about you.
You're a good politician.
No, that statement was true. If I was a politician, I would have said, given the heated affair between both parties 4 years ago, I cannot deny that I regret some of my actions, although I believe to have acted justly, according to my conscience. And I am not a crook.
It was a pretty heated affair.
Hello?
Ms. Clemons, please hold for the president.
Yeah.
Hi, Sam.
Hello, President Rendell. Thank you for calling, sir.
How are you holding up?
Been the toughest week of my life, sir.
Hey, well, one thing you can always be sure of in politics is when you think things are at their worst, they can always get shittier.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to fight the charges?
They haven't even indicted yet, and I'm not sure that they will.
Well, listen, I've known you since you were a little kid, and you've always been a fighter, so don't stop now.
I'll fight it.
Where are you now?
Des Moines.
Iowa?
Yes, sir.
At your grandparents' old place?
Yep.
Well, while you're waiting out the storm, you could always run for president.
Now, there's an idea.
Well, listen, take care of yourself, kid. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to call me.
I will. Thank you, Mr. President.
Bye, Sam.
You're not married, are you?
No. Are you?
No. have a girlfriend?
No. Kind of. Not really.
Forget it. Wait, what does that mean? Never mind. 4 years.
Went by quick.
For some of us.
I've always liked Des Moines.
What about DC?
It's fine.
Always sounded pretty exciting to me.
Oh, it is. You know, the local news is the nation's news. You see the president's motorcade drive by on your way to lunch. You're at a party and you get a tug on your shoulder and you're being introduced to the only Iranian diplomat allowed in the country. You know, he tells you about his kids' new American soccer shoes and how they were stitched in China and that he loves them.
But?
There are wonderful, good people.
But?
There are also dense, dark infested waters that turn upside down everything you thought you went there for. You know, is it the brazen search for power, or is it the opportunity to help people lead better lives?
It's both, yes?
As much as possible, more or less.
When I went to law school, I thought, I will be contributing to justice. I will be making, maybe not the world, but at least the lives of some people better. And that's enough. And then I realized that the law, like politics, is a noble profession on the surface, but underneath there's a lot of shit. It had always been my goal to go to DC right after school, but I saw that career aside, everything that mattered most to me was here in Des Moines. And I could still be involved in the political sphere, but I didn't have to enter these shark-infested waters to do so. I could cast my line and fish from the boat.
True. Although the greater the risk, the greater the reward.
I don't want to be in the battlefield, Damien. I don't need to be there to be a hero. I can accomplish what I want from right here. And I'm happy.
It's true. I don't think I've ever thought about it like that. No? And I don't know if I can say I'm happy. I'm usually too busy to even realize how I feel.
How do you feel now?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm happy.
You're gonna come with me on a little errand.
What would that be?
Trust me. All politics are local, and everything local is affected by politics. This takes away all the crap of running and winning and losing. It's just getting people a simple hot meal. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing asked for in return.
Well, what about if you give a man a fish he eats for a day?
So what? People need help, so we help them. Not everything needs to be a palace intrigue.
I like palace intrigue.
All right, we've got a lot of these to make.
Come in, dear. Thank you. Who is this?
This is my friend, Damien.
Hi.
He looks like more than a friend to me.
How's our guy doing today?
He's better. We watched Great Day this morning. He has a crush on Jackie.
That's easy to do. Have a great day.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We're going to make a quick stop. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Kelly! Oh, what a surprise. Come in.
Hi, sir.
Oh.
Governor, this is my friend Damien.
Hello, sir. It's an honor.
How do you do, Damien? Just in from the coast, are you?
How do you know?
The shoes. When I first ran, I was 32 years old. Campaigning was different back then. We came up with some things that you can't do today anymore. We nailed signs to every tree, pole, and signpost in town. They arrest you for that today. I had cheerleaders.
Robert's girls.
I had little outfits and songs and dances. There wasn't such a machine. There was no machine. We were the machine. But really, we were just having some beers and putting ideas into action. It was a hell of a good time.
How many presidential candidates do you suppose you've met?
Met? Hell, I almost was one. The governor of Iowa is a popular chap, my friend. If you can bring the middle, people on the coasts take notice. The game has gotten so much bigger than when I was in it. I left office 23 years ago, but I'm still hooked. I watch the talking heads every day. What are you here for, Damien?
I'm working with a candidate.
Gina Piccolo?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Well, you introduced her for a speech that C-SPAN covered a couple months back, yes?
That's true. Wow.
She's got a shot, as much as any of them do. You never know which way the bones will turn up. Wait, are you the one that broke her heart?
He is, Governor.
Ah, you're a dark horse, aren't you?
No, not anymore, sir.
Fitzgerald has a line about needing someone with a little black magic in them.
He has that in spades.
The first moment I saw your face did my heart fly to your service.
Congresswoman. Hello. Damien Brewster.
Damien, I believe we've met before.
Yes, a couple of times. I'm surprised to see you in Iowa.
Hi, I'm Kelly Brown.
Her dad is State Rep Tom Brown.
I think we saw each other the other night.
Yes, I was gonna come over and say hi, but you seemed like you wanted to be left alone.
Yeah, well, I've been having a pretty tough run of it lately.
So I have to ask, why are you in Des Moines?
Well, it's not about politics, I can assure you of that.
Okay. Well, we have this thing that happens here every 4 years that makes the casual visits seem a little less casual.
Yeah, well, my family has a house here, and I thought I would come and keep my head down for a while.
How long do you think that'll last?
Well, until somebody points out that I'm here.
Point taken.
May we join you?
Well, as long as we don't talk about politics.
Yeah, I can do that.
Can you?
Sure.
Take a seat.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Zach. 2 breakfasts, 1 white, 1 wheat, 2 coffees.
On its way.
You'll like it, trust me.
I'm sorry about the charges.
I thought we weren't going to talk about politics.
It's not politics.
That's where you're wrong. Everything's about politics. It's all about politics. This entire circus is about politics.
Well, it seems to me you were framed.
Jeez, Damien.
I'm on her side.
Can we talk about anything else?
Yes. How long are you staying in Iowa?
A couple days, maybe a couple weeks, as long as it takes to clear my head.
Where are you staying?
Her family has a house here, remember?
Oh, sorry. You were framed, right?
Really?
sorry.
It's all right.
Look, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'm done anyway. I am going to give you the approved response. It's an ongoing investigation, and I can't comment.
It's nice to see you.
Nice.
Why, oh why, my old friend, are you in the Hawkeye State?
My family has a house here.
I don't think there's a more dangerous place you could be.
Yeah, well, people can say and write whatever they want. But the state is big enough for me to be here and the caucus to happen without the two overlapping.
From what I know about Des Moines, the entire city is interconnected. Everyone knows everyone else. You've never lived in anything but big cities, yes?
Chicago, LA, DC.
Exactly. You don't understand a small town. The reporter is the sister of the brother that's behind the front desk. That's the nephew of the lieutenant governor.
It's not that bad.
Or that good. That's why a guy like Jimmy Carter could win the Iowa caucus. He kept telling everyone he met that he was running for president. They ate it up. He beat Teddy fucking Kennedy, for God's sake. Whenever I hear someone say that a candidate is a shoo-in for the White House, I tell them that fact.
Am I being indicted, Harry?
Yesterday morning, I got this from the federal prosecutor.
Mr. Heinz, we are still pursuing a case against your client, former Representative Samantha Clemons. We believe we have enough evidence to move forward in the next 2 weeks.
I've known you a long time, Sam. I'm your lawyer. You can tell me the truth.
Yeah, I've been telling you the truth.
They seem awfully confident.
Yeah, well, I didn't hear word one from the IRS until I announced my run for Congress. Is that a coincidence? I don't know.
They may be calling you back to D.C. for more depositions.
Good. I have nothing to hide.
Samantha Clemons is our topic of discussion today, folks. On the line, we have D.C. Shadow Senator Paul Strauss. Welcome to the program.
I am sick of the witch hunt on Samantha Clemons. She's in Iowa. I think she should get into the presidential race and show people what a real candidate can do.
Yeah, well done, Brian Duffy, Jimmy Carter, Jimmy who? Nice teeth, Brian. Yeah.
It's all about teeth. Very cool. Good seeing you, Brian. Lots going on in politics this week. We're at the end of fall right now. Thought it'd be fun, before we jump into some stuff to show, a little recap of the state fair this year. We've got a lot of candidates. Let's take a look. So, Governor, what do you think of our state fair?
Oh, it's a great fair. I've been, this is like, I think, my 6th time.
If you could put it on a stick, this is the place to come to eat it.
Exactly.
Oh, I've been eating pork. There's like 4,000 ways to cook pork.
It's
This
true.
is radical Islam's worst nightmare, the Iowa Fair.
What's your favorite food so far at the fair,
I
sir?
haven't eaten anything other than fried Snickers.
Yeah, how was that?
It's unbelievable.
Oh, I've never had one. What was it like?
I can't describe it. It's just like going to heaven.
You're walking the state fair, sir. How are you having a good day today?
It's a great day. It's a little warm, but it's a great day.
Amazing. You know, when you look down at the crowd of 28,000 people in Portland and 27,000 in Los Angeles, a huge crowd in Seattle. Fantastic.
Today's a big day at the state fair. The president was just here. Did you have a chance to see his speech?
You know, I heard the speech, but I watched the audience because I like to see the reaction of people and how they respond to folks when they give speeches.
Yeah.
It's a pretty decent response. A lot of applause, smiles, a couple tears.
We just saw the motorcade pull away, so we assume he's headed back to the airport. But one of your former colleagues, Samantha Clemons, did you get any chance to work with her while she was in the House? Or
We worked on a couple issues together.
Yeah.
I did see her here.
Yeah. Oh.
She's smart.
Yeah.
And I saw she was eating a corn dog in one hand and a pork chop on a stick in the other hand. So she's
You're Iowa pork producer, so good.
So she's got good advisors and a healthy appetite.
So, Congressman David Young was just talking about Samantha Clemons there. She actually just sent me a text here, but she's actually in Des Moines. Did you guys know this?
I was out with my kids last weekend, and I'm pretty sure we saw her down in Valley Junction.
Well, doesn't her family have a house here?
It's right by the Capitol, and she's actually at the Capitol right now, and she's saying, pull up her Twitter feed.
All right, well, pull the feed up. Put it up on the screen here, please.
Okay.
All right, let's see. I've decided to run for president of the United States. Deal with it.
Oh, jeez. Deal with it? Really?
Wow. Breaking news, right?
Oh, my word.
Holy shit!
How about that? First one to tell you about
Look
it.
at that. We started here. Wow, that's amazing. She was almost indicted on tax charges. Now she's running for president. Guys, you're breaking news here.
Good job, Rusty, man.
All right. Well, all that and more. Well, heck, that's bigger than the news I was going to talk about.
Hello? Is this Kelly Brown?
Speaking.
This is former Congresswoman Samantha Clemons.
Busy couple of weeks. Went to Milwaukee for the Republican debate, and then we had the Dem.
Hello, Miss Clemons. What can I do for you?
You wouldn't happen to be watching television right now, and you wouldn't happen to have caught my announcement, would you?
A different person.
Everyone saw it. Yes, we're watching it right now.
Just for a minute.
I want you to come run my Iowa campaign.
We're going to get back to her in just 1 second.
Kelly?
Okay, but we're gonna show a couple quick clips.
It would be an honor.
That's great. We'll be in touch.
When did you land? No. I'm not late. I'm here. No, I don't see you. The only escalator in Des Moines. At the bottom, yeah. Oh, I see you. Yeah.
I'm last off.
Yeah, how was your flight?
It was good. You'll never guess what I did.
What?
I flew coach.
Really?
Yes, really. I spoke to all 36 passengers that were flying with me.
Okay.
They were very interesting, too.
Really? Well,
Yes, I was very impressed. Very
hopefully
impressed.
that's 36 votes, huh?
Let's hope so. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm U.S. Senator Gina Piccolo.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
running for president.
That's great.
Yes, how old are you?
17.
17.
2 years.
When do you turn 18?
Next year.
Next year.
Yep.
Well, you know what? Good luck.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, too. All right. We'll get him in 4 years.
Yeah.
So, who's first? Who's first? Like, there's no press here?
Well, I mean, the Des Moines airport really doesn't do press.
What am I thinking? Senator Lindsey Graham.
Lindsey Graham is Lindsey Graham.
That's true, that's true. All right, well, where am I staying?
You are staying at the Hotel Deluxe.
Hotel Deluxe.
Mhm.
Deluxe, I love it. I'm in Iowa. Woo! Boots on the ground.
Your very first Iowa campaign event. How do you feel?
Good. Just like when I ran for Congress. Piece of cake. Although, not too many cars in the lot.
I'll go check us in. Be right back. Hi, I'm Kelly Brown, campaign manager for former Congresswoman Samantha Clemons.
Oh, hi. I'm Cindy.
Hi. We just got here. She's outside in the truck. Is it okay if before you open, she comes in and gets ready to start?
Starts what?
Her speech. Maybe she could stand on a chair or something over by the fireplace?
Oh, no. The last time we shut down my lunch rush for a candidate was Giuliani. He showed up an hour late, gave a 10-minute speech, and bolted. I missed out on an hour of paying customers, and they went back to work hungry. You get the function room.
The function room. This is politics, right here.
Are you that gal running for president?
So, how is it? The press there?
There's gonna be a heck of a crowd for lunch.
Great! This is gonna be fun!
They're gonna be there for lunch, though. We get the function room.
Okay. How's the crowd?
That depends on what your definition of crowd is.
Hi there. I'm Samantha Clemons, and I'm running for president.
Why in the hell would you want to do that?
That's an excellent question.
Well, my name's Lady Bird Johnson.
Come on.
First name, Lady. Middle name, Bird. Last name, Johnson.
That is fascinating. You know, I'm actually named after Mark Twain, whose real name was Samuel Clemens, and I'm Samantha Clemons.
I know what Mark Twain's name was.
Mr. Singer, I'm a big fan of yours. We met at a book signing a few few years ago.
Oh, it's nice to see you again. Tell me, is this the event for Samantha Clemons?
It sure is.
Are you with the campaign?
I am with the campaign. I'm the campaign manager.
Oh, great. Your name? Your name. Could you spell your name, please?
I'm surprised that your paper would send you out to the farthest corner of Iowa.
Clemens' campaign is a big question mark. This is the first official event. Is this the holding room?
It is not the holding room, no.
This is the event, isn't it?
We're gathering momentum.
Gathering momentum. I can use that.
I will be right back.
Not exactly the crowd we were hoping for, huh?
There's definitely room for improvement.
That's very true. This is not California or DC politics. This is its own game. I acknowledge that, which is why you're here. This is, well, it's Rock Rapids, Iowa. How many people even live here?
The 2010 census counted 2,549 people, down 24 from the last time they counted.
And we're sure this is a winning strategy?
Visiting all 99 counties is the best way to get to know the state. And it's an ironclad way to show the state that you care and that you're putting in the time.
I can't believe you got Paul Singer to cover this, but it really was a stroke of genius.
I wouldn't go that far.
The campaign always starts with a candidate. And I'm putting my shoulder into this. I'm gonna get scrappy. I will shake every hand, I will work every room, and I will talk to every ladybird. But you've got to get them in the rooms. Understood?
Okay, yes.
Good. Let's go change some hearts and minds.
Gray steel sky moves slowly past my window. I don't see an end in sight to this road we're on. Fantastic lullaby, a Midwestern fandango, the tears and the joy of this trail we're traveling on. I won't be home tonight. There's far too much to do. I've been driving alone from Polk to Waterloo. Please kiss our babies goodnight. Give yourself one too. I'm under a Midwestern sky, daydreaming about you. I'm under a Midwestern sky, daydreaming about you.
My grandfather's father was the judge in Philadelphia, and then his father was mayor.
So you've got politics in your blood.
Hello, Senator.
Kelly,
I'm
my
well,
God,
thank
good
you.
to
How
see
are
you.
you?
Kelly, this is Secretary of State Jackson. This
Hi.
is Kelly Brown. Her father's Tom Brown. He's a state representative.
Oh.
Great guy. I've known the whole family a long,
Great.
long time. Great people.
Thank you, sir.
Well, listen, I was just getting ready to leave. Perhaps you'd like to visit with the secretary?
I'd be delighted.
Okay, listen, I got to go to a meeting anyway. But, Madam Secretary, it's good to see you.
Great to see you,
Good to see
Tom.
you. See you,
So
Kelly.
nice to
Take care.
see you again,
Take care of
Senator.
yourself.
So you're just going to stand there, or are you going to buy me a cup of coffee?
I'd be delighted to buy you another cup of coffee. What brings you to Des Moines? You live in DC, is that correct?
Well, I'm here to do an interview with one of the idiot network talking heads, but I think they forgot all about me.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay. They emailed me and said they'd pick me up in an hour.
Well, that gives us some time for coffee, doesn't it?
Sure. Isn't she the one that's about to be indicted?
She's completely innocent.
Oh, I've heard that one before.
I really do believe she's innocent.
Why do you work for her? There's so many other qualified candidates, and you seem to have a smart head on your shoulders.
Samantha Clemons is the finest person, except for my father, who I have ever met.
Well, tell me more. Do you have a telephone that films videotapes?
Yes, of course.
Give it to her. If you can press the red button. Your candidate is less than perfect, but she has one really strong thing going for her. You're working for her. And I don't think a young woman like you would do it just to collect a check or climb an imaginary rung on a ladder. I think that you really believe that she has what it takes to get the job done. And for that reason, I'm endorsing Samantha Clemons for President of the United States. Did you get that?
Thank you.
So good luck with the campaign. And Kelly, stay in this. Our democracy needs passionate, committed young blood to keep this country strong. Great.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay.
It is my pleasure to introduce our chair for Polk County Democrats, Tom Henderson.
All right, thank you, Tamara. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. Very excited this evening. We're going to meet some candidates, but before we do that, I would like to recognize our elected officials who are here with us this evening. State Representative Akeo Abdul-Samad is here tonight. Thank you, Akeo. State Representative Tom Brown is here with us tonight. Polk County Recorder Julie Haggerty is here with us. And also Polk County Hospital Board of Trustees member Samba Khan is here with us tonight. Thank you to all of our elected officials for all that you do for Polk County and the state of Iowa. And thanks to you. You are here tonight because you are leaders in your districts. You are the hardworking volunteers at the heart of our Democratic Party. So thank you for everything that you do. Tonight, there is no press here, but if you are approached by members of the media later, please feel free to give your honest opinion. We will have 5-minute speeches followed by 5 minutes of questions and answers. After our event tonight, we're going to have an opportunity to mingle, sponsored by the fine folks at Exile Brewing Company. Thank you. Meet a candidate, ask questions, ask easy ones, ask tough ones. Let's take advantage of this unique opportunity we have to enjoy Iowa's status as first in the nation. Hear, hear. First up, Senator Gina Piccolo.
Hello, Polk County. I am so thrilled and honored to be here today and to meet so many great people, as well as see a few old friends.
I've seen some dog and pony shows before, but this one takes the cake. Never saw so many kiss asses in one room. And those are the candidates. I don't think you should have to give everybody a rim job just to get their support. Duly noted.
And America's promise. And it's so inspiring to see such a wonderful cross-section and racial representation. The diversity in this room today is quite inspiring. For the last 3 weeks, I've been giving a lot of speeches. Today, I want it to be about you. So let's say we do 10 minutes of questions.
She doesn't have anything prepared? What kind of a lame brain move is that? This room represents every voter in the state. I mean, you don't prepare something now. When do you prepare?
Not everybody can be as smart as you are, sweetheart.
Yeah, this is true.
Would you support a constitutional amendment to overturn Citizens United so we can get money out of politics?
Good question. Good question. Citizens United, you know, is a very complicated, it's just complicated.
Up next, we have the former governor of New York, Joanna Sampson.
I'm back.
Well, Iowa, it has been reported that, that I have dropped out of this race, but the rumors of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. I have been serving my country for many years at both the local and state levels, and now I want to serve at the federal level. I've been accused lately of being an elitist, of not really understanding, knowing, caring about the real rural American.
I mean, let's face it, outside of New York City, Iowans are very much like rural New Yorkers, people of the earth.
Oh, yeah. Iowa's a lot like Greenwich, Connecticut.
And they put their reputations on the line to support me, as I hope you will here. Here at the place where you create so much of the bounty that sits on America's table. The place that shelters your children, the place that is the lifeblood of your family unit. It is my privilege to be here, Iowa. So from the bottom of my heart and with all the conviction of my conscience, I ask you to continue to support me in my bid to attain the highest office in this land. Now, I'm not going to name call, I'm not going to finger point. I may let you know that some of my fellow candidates don't have the national experience that I do.
Now, having said that, I would like you all, after this event, to join me, my dime, at the Royal Mile for dinner, because I've just found out, yes, they do have the best shepherd's pie in the country.
All right, now, this is all about you. I'm gonna shut my mouth, I'm gonna open my ears. What do you have to say to me, Iowa? Who's got the first question? Yes.
Do you like us, or are you only here because you have to be? I heard you called us shit kickers when the cameras weren't rolling.
Give it to her, Madeline.
Do you know her?
We went to high school together. I gave her the question last week just in case Sampson showed up.
Nice one.
Well, that's wrong. Whoever, I don't know who told you that, and I don't know where you heard it, but it's absolutely wrong. In fact,
Andy, move it!
I'm sorry, what's happening? What's going on?
Meat on a stick. Oh, there you are. Okay, good. You rolling? Yeah? You good? Hey, Iowa. Missed the state fair, but I'm here for the caucuses, and when in Iowa, you gotta have a corn dog, huh? Oh. You can cut that together, right? You can just cut it together?
Yes. Yeah, well, I don't, so this is a thing now? This is Spitgate. I don't eat red meat. Oh, that was wrong. This has obviously been doctored. So I don't know what to tell you about this, but I'm gonna actually go.
Up next, we have former Congresswoman Samantha Clemons.
For this wonderful opportunity.
First of all, to those of you who think that a one-term member of Congress is not qualified for this job, let me remind you that one of our greatest presidents, President Lincoln, was a one-term member of Congress when he was elected to hold the Union together. Our cause has been, since the days of Thomas Jefferson, the cause of the common man and the common woman. Our commitment has been, since the days of Andrew Jackson, to those he called the humble members of society. The farmers, the mechanics, the laborers. It is upon this foundation that we have defined our values, refined our policies, and refreshed our faith.
I speak out of a deep sense of urgency about the anguish and anxiety I have seen all across America. I speak out of a deep belief in our party, in the ideals of our party, and in the capacity of our party and of a president to make a difference. And I speak out of a deep sense of trust in our capacity to create a common vision and to feel and heal the suffering of our time and heal the divisions within our party and our nation. Thank you.
Clemons is an unusual candidate to get into a race and do this well this fast. You have to think that all of the concerns, the doubts that people have, that's fading away as she's running a very strong campaign. We can't say for sure that the corn dog video is what softened up the governor's numbers, but her upside potential has eroded. 3 things to know about this poll. First of all, for the first time, we're showing Samantha Clemons in second place. That's a new position for her. The other candidates are showing a deterioration in their support. And sometimes polls are really good not just to showing you who's rising, but to show you who is fading.
Yeah, we were convoying into town. The fit's really about to hit the shan, and a buddy of mine lights a butt and tells me this joke. An old Marine walks into a grocery store, and the cashier says, "Sir, your barracks door is open." Well, he thanked her and zipped up his fly. On his way out with the groceries, he says, "So when you noticed, did you see a Marine standing at attention?" And she said, "Well, no, sir. I saw a sad old sea lion lying on 2 sea bags." So we're convoying in, then got royally pinned down by Cada. And they were everywhere, all the rooftops and little turrets sticking up like bugs. And we were boxed in. They blew up the Humvee in front, shoulder-slung grenade launcher blocking the way in front of us. Thick black smoke filling the alley from the burning tires. 1 dead, 2 losing both legs in the front seat. Then 2 beat-up Toyota pickups came up the rear, goddamn 50 caliber big boys mounted in the back. Yeah, they were slamming the hell out of us. They knew we were coming through there, and they dropped the net. A classic maneuver I'm sure one of them learned when we were training them to kill Russians in the 80s. There were some good boys that day. Look, Gary, fact is, I'm going to put it in stark contrast. If you and Kathy here help me with this race, you may have someone with your background, your experience, your voice, someone who's literally been fighting for this country for 40 years in the White House. Or, if I lose, you might have some co-ed from California who's never served as commander-in-chief. I mean, imagine making major tactical decisions based on your menstrual cycle.
Hey, is Teddy with the campaign there? Hey, Teddy, this is Gary and Kathy. We live next door to Miss Clemons, and we were just at a mixture with some of the candidates, and, well, General Hutchinson...
I film everything on the phone. I didn't know it was going to be a bad thing. I just shoot everything on the phone.
She does. Last week she caught me in the tub. But anyway, that's beside the point. Well, the General's a great man and everything, but some of the stuff he was saying, I mean, well, we don't know politics all that well. You know, maybe you ought to at least take a look at it. We'll send it to you. What's your email?
I have to pee. Hey! Sorry. Drake, man, I gotta go. You gotta go.
This is my office now. I'm the field director of Black Hawk County. There's a restaurant down the street. Use their bathroom.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Do you want me to pee in the sink?
Yeah, go ahead.
Kelly.
But I'm working.
Kelly? Kelly. You gotta see this girl. She'll call you back.
Do you know who that was?
I don't give a shit who it was. I'm about to turn a 4-candidate race into 3.
What are you talking about?
Guys, you gotta see this. Look.
I mean, imagine
Here it comes.
major tactical decisions based on your menstrual cycle.
Sexist pig.
Wow. He just lost the women's vote.
And the non-Neanderthal man vote.
We've got to get this out there.
We have to show it to Samantha first.
It can't come from us.
Excuse me. You need a file uploaded that can't be traced?
Correct.
Can everyone keep a secret?
For how long?
Bring me the cell phone. Watch and be amazed. When I'm finished, this will simultaneously upload to over 400 YouTube accounts, the iReporter and Stringer links to NBC, ABC, CNN, The Guardian, LA and New York Times, and even Variety and The Hollywood Reporter. Yes. Oh, are you sure about this?
Pull the fucking trigger.
This is above my pay grade. You do it.
Push the button, Kelly.
Okay.
Well, did it work?
It's now playable on 536 sites. It's been viewed over 1,400 times. 3955. Whoa. Holy shit, 8,000.
Hey, Twitter just got it. Hashtag sexist journalism.
Hey! Did we do this? Did we do this? Can it be traced?
Nope.
Good play, Kelly.
Rock the caucus!
It's caucus night in Iowa, a bitterly cold night here in Des Moines. Could Samantha Clemons pull this off? And can Secretary of Agriculture Todd Voss, once the front runner, now fading, could he be the victor tonight?
Why are you supporting Senator Gina Piccolo?
Because she's the best.
How do you know her?
I'm her assistant.
Really? You flew in from D.C. to participate?
Yes, I did.
Okay, folks, you see the signs on the walls? Please head to your candidate's area.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. I am State Representative Tom Brown. Before we go through the rules tonight, we want to go through a little business. I have been volunteering on a presidential campaign, so...
We will not be participating in the caucusing tonight, but would still like to explain how it works, keeping my personal preferences, personal. Does anyone object to me going over the rules?
I object.
What?
I said I object. She can't hear a damn thing. She was a lawyer a million years ago. She just likes to object.
Okay, here it goes. You're all here to pick sides tonight, and by extension, to show the country which candidate has roused up enough people to show up here and show their support.
So the first thing we're going to seek is viability. And what we mean by that is that we are going to find out by having you go to his or her corner to find out how many of you are supporting that candidate and therefore being viable.
We have 77 caucus goers. Now, during the caucus, you're allowed to send over emissaries to other groups, working strategies on how to propel your candidate to the next level. Cookies and treats. Not illegal. Although we don't exactly encourage it.
guys, have you thought about Samantha Clemons?
We're not ready to give up our people just yet.
Fine, just hear me out. She was wrongfully accused, but did as her party leaders asked of her, and she stepped down. She's run an Iowa campaign, an honest campaign, built on long talks with people all around the state. She's put in her time. And her family tree is from here. Her great-grandfather's basically one of the founders of Des Moines.
What are your numbers looking like right now?
We have 29.
Joanna Sampson is the former governor of New York. Samantha Clemons is a one-term Congresswoman.
So is Abraham fucking Lincoln.
Now, no need for language, Madeline.
Stand still, for God's sake.
Have you ever been to the DMV? Stay in your area.
Imagine you're all zombies. Yeah, but the slow zombies, not the fast ones. Okay, everyone, hey! We have the final results. Voss and Hutchinson are not viable. Senator Gina Piccolo, with 1 delegate to the county convention. Samantha Clemons, with the most caucus goers, gets
I can't believe I'm actually saying it. Samantha Clemons is going to win the Iowa caucuses, almost indicted for tax fraud, and now the frontrunner for the nomination.
Unlikely would have been an understatement tonight. Former Congresswoman Samantha Clemons has done almost the impossible. She's won the Iowa caucus. She's coming up the lawn. Samantha, you won the Iowa caucus. Did you think when you heard her tonight she'd ever do it?
And I have to give a special shout out to our Iowa campaign manager, Kelly Brown.
If you had asked me a year ago where I would be tonight, I never would have said here. I was under investigation for something I didn't do, and I lost the most sacred thing to me at that time, serving the people of California in Congress. But then I came here to Iowa. And Iowa, more importantly, you have written a new chapter for me. Hell, you've written me a whole new book. And it's about every American who wants a better life for their children, who still believes in the American dream, and I promise you that I will do everything in my power to make sure you and every American gets to realize that dream. So I stand before you humbly and ask you to join me.
Absolutely. Yes.
Join me!
Yes.
Join me for the rest of this journey, no matter where it takes us.
You
and
bet.
tonight, it takes us to New Hampshire!